Life. Warming up. There are many popular lines like life is a game, play it well. Life is a journey, keep going ahead. Discuss and write down a few such metaphorical lines about life. You can make them up yourself. First one is life is a gift, cherish it. Second one, life is a song, sing it. Third one, life is a stage and we all have our parts to play. Fourth one, life is a mirror and your actions are your reflection. And fifth one, life is a melody, play it well. Prepare as many acrostics using the word life as you can. Two examples are given below. See, L-I-F-E. L-I-F-E. Live in freedom ever. Life. L-I-F-E. Live in freedom ever. L-I-F-E. So we have to prepare so many acrostics. See how they are prepared, the acrostics. Liberty, integrity, fraternity, equality. Now let us prepare some acrostics. First one can be listen, imbibe, feel, empathize. And second one can be lead, inspire, foster, empower. Listen carefully and write the word in the appropriate column. Positive feelings and negative feelings. The words are given here. We have to pick up and write. So now for positive feelings you will get cheerful, comfortable, enthusiastic, excited, happy, hopeful, inspired, loving, motivated, peaceful, surprised. For negative feelings, you will write angry, anxious, crushed, depressed, embarrassed, jealous, lonely, nervous, proud, scared, shy, silly, threatened. Now look at this poem. I am going to read this poem now. Life, believe, is not a dream, so dark as sages say. Oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient all. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament its fall? Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by. Gratefully, cheerily, enjoy them as they fly. What though death at times step in and calls our best away? What though sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway? Yet hope again elastic springs, unconquered though she fell. Still buoyant are her golden wings, still strong to bear us well. Manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously can courage quell despair. Is written by the poetess Charlotte Bronte. Here sway means controlling influence, transient means temporary, buoyant means that which can rise upwards, lament means express grief or regret, quell means end or it means suppress. So quell means end or suppress. Now I am going to give the explanation of this. The poetess says that life is not as gloomy or as painful a dream as some wise men say. A few problems in the beginning should be taken as a sign of a pleasant path ahead. Now coming to the next 4 lines. Sometimes sadness may come in our lives, but we should remember that, like the great clouds in the sky, they do not stay for long. We should not feel sad when we are in a difficult situation because the rain will make a new rose bloom. We should not get upset with failures as they are the stepping stones to success. Now see the next 4 lines. We should remember to pick ourselves up. We should remember to pick ourselves up and move ahead. We should enjoy the small moments of joy and happiness because they pass by so fast. Now see the next 4 lines. Even if there exists grief over the loss of a loved one and sadness seems to engulf us, we must try to remain optimistic. See the next 4 lines. Hope is compared to a bird with golden wings that has fallen but has not been defeated. It still has wind under its bright wings and it can still steer us through all the sorrow and lead us to happiness. Now the last 4 lines, that is, manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously can courage quell despair. So, in the moments of great trouble, hope will rescue us. Now, English workshop. Pick out from the poem 2 lines, each that reflect an optimistic, positive attitude and pessimistic, negative attitude. Now see the first one. For optimism, the first one will be optimism. Oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. And for the second one, you can write, if the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament its fall? For pessimism, that is a negative attitude, you will be writing, sometimes there are clouds of gloom. For the second one, you will write, what though sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway? Coming to the questions here, what do sages say? Sages say that life is a dark and gloomy dream. What does the rain often foretell? The rain often foretells a pleasant and happy day. What should we do during joyful times in life? During the joyful times in life, we should cheerfully and gratefully enjoy each and every moment. What does our best refer to? Our best refers to our loved ones. Why are the wings of hope golden? The wings of hope are golden because they give us bright hope to face our future bravely and fearlessly. Give the ly adverbs of similar meaning for the following. First one is rapidly, quickly, merrily, happily, gratefully, thankfully, cheerily, joyfully, manfully, bravely, fearlessly, courageously, gloriously, wonderfully, victoriously, successfully. Pick out 3 3 examples of interrogation from the poem. Interrogation is rhetorical questions. Explain in our own words the point that each one makes. Now, first one goes like this. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament its fall? If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament its fall? Explanation is, one should not weep over the gloom of rain when it can make roses bloom. For the second one, what though death at times steps in and calls our best away? For that the explanation is, we should not lose hope even if death takes away our near ones far from us. Now see the third one. What though sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway? The explanation will be, we should not worry even if sorrow defeats hope, because hope has the potential to rise up again. Explain the metaphor in the following lines. Oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. In this statement, morning rain is compared to darkness and gloom in life, and a pleasant day is compared to happiness in life. Metaphor is indirect comparison. We will not get the words as, like and so on. That will be for direct comparison. So here we have to give the explanation like this. In this statement, morning rain is compared to darkness and gloom in life, and a pleasant day is compared to happiness in life. So second one, sometimes there are clouds. In this statement, the clouds are compared to sadness and gloom. Third one, the shower will make the roses bloom. In this statement, roses refer to the good things in life. Fourth one, life's sunny hours flit by. In this statement, sunny hours are compared to happy days. Pick out 4 examples of personification. Write what is personified in each. For the first example, you can write, oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. So the explanation of this is, rain is given the human quality of foretelling. So the second one, for gloriously, victoriously can courage quell despair. The explanation will be, courage is given the quality of quelling despair. Courage is given the human quality of quelling despair. So third one, you can write, what though death at times step in? Death is given the human quality of stepping in. And so for the fourth one, you can write, what though sorrow seems to win? Sorrow is given the human quality of winning. So the next question, and calls our best away is a gentle way of expressing the unpleasant idea of a loved one dying. It is an example of euphemism. Think and write 3 or 4 ways in which we can express the idea of death in a tactful and gentle manner. For the first one, you can write, he passed away. For the second one, you can write, he has gone to heaven. For the third one, you can write, he is no more. For the fourth one, you can write, he rests in peace. And that's how I realized that courage and hope can help me overcome any major mishap problem in life. Write an episode experience from your own life that leads to the above conclusion. You can write this on your own. Now, identify the figures of speech used in the following lines. Life, believe, is not a dream. It is inversion. The figure of speech here is inversion. The words have been rearranged for poetic effect. The correct order of the words should be believe that life is not a dream. Believe that life is not a dream. Now look at this sentence. So dark as sages say. Here the figure of speech is alliteration. The sound of the letter S has been repeated for a poetic effect. Now look at this. But these are transient all. The figure of speech here is inversion. The words have been rearranged for poetic effect. The correct order of words should be but all these are transient. Look at this. Oh, why lament its fall? The figure of speech here is interrogation. Interrogation. A rhetorical question has been asked to suggest that one should not feel sad about a little rain. It is about a difficult situation. Now coming to the next one. What though sorrow seems to win? Here the figure of speech is alliteration. The sound of the letter S has been repeated for a poetic effect. Now coming to this. Still strong to bear as well. The figure of speech here is alliteration. The sound of the letter S has been repeated for a poetic effect. Now see the last line. Previous to the last line. Manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear. Here the figure of speech is tautology. Two words having similar meanings, manfully and fearlessly, have been used in the same line. Now, I am reading this poem, Life. Life, believe, is not a dream, so dark as sages say. Oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient all. If the shower will make the roses bloom, oh, why lament its fall? Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by. Gratefully, cheerily, enjoy them as they fly. What though death at times steps in and calls our best away? What though sorrow seems to win over hope a heavy sway? Yet hope again elastic springs, unconquered though she fell, still buoyant are her golden wings, still strong to bear us well. Manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously can courage quell despair. Now we are going to learn the critical appreciation of the poem. For 10th standard board paper, you will be getting the format of the question like this. Read the following poem and write an appreciation of it with the help of the given points in a paragraph format. So we have to write the critical appreciation of the poem in one paragraph only. Read the following poem and write an appreciation of it with the help of the given points in a paragraph format. So we are going to write the critical appreciation of the poem Life. You might have learned about certain things like rhyme scheme, figures of speech already. So all these will be useful when you are writing the appreciation of the poem, critical appreciation of the poem. And you may use the following points to write the appreciation. The points are the title and the poet of the poem, rhyme scheme, figures of speech, central idea or theme. So you have to use these points. I am repeating it. The title and the poet of the poem, rhyme scheme, figures of speech, central idea or theme. So now you have to write the critical appreciation of the poem in one paragraph only. So first you will start with the title and then the poet of the poem. Then you will go to rhyme scheme, explain it. Then you will be writing which figures of speech is there in this poem. And then you will explain the central idea and theme of this poem. So now let us start. The title of the poem is Life and it is written by Charlotte Bronte. And next you will be writing the rhyme scheme. So how will you write? The rhyme scheme of the first stanza of the poem is A, B, C, B. A, B, C, B. See, say and day are rhyming one and the same. So, A, B, C, again it is B. So, the rhyme scheme of the first stanza of the poem is A, B, C, B. Which is the first stanza? Life, believe, is not a dream, so dark as sages say. Oft a little morning rain foretells a pleasant day is the first stanza. In this stanza, see the last words. Dream, say, rain, day. So, the rhyme scheme of the first stanza of the poem is A, B, C, B. After which the poem follows the rhyme scheme A, B, A, B. See all the stanzas. A, B, A, B. A, B, A, B. A, B, A, B. Here the last stanza A, B, A, B. So now you will be writing the rhyme scheme of the first stanza of the poem is A, B, C, B. After which the poem follows the rhyme scheme A, B, A, B. Then next you have to mention the figures of speech in this poem. The poet uses poetic devices like alliteration, interrogation, inversion, metaphor, personification and tautology. Then you have to explain the central idea or theme of this poem. The central idea of the poem is that life is not full of sorrow and gloom because the moments of pain do not stay for long. The poem has a very inspiring tone as it aims to encourage us to face the problems in life with courage. Now, once again I am explaining about the critical appreciation of the poem, how to write. You have to use the points, the title and the poet of the poem, rhyme scheme, figures of speech and then the central idea or theme. So, How will you begin to write? The title of the poem is Life and is written by Charlotte Bronte. Then you will be writing the rhyme scheme of the first stanza of the poem is A, B, C, B, after which the poem follows the rhyme scheme A, B, A, B. Then you will be writing the poet uses poetic devices like alliteration, interrogation, inversion, metaphor, personification and tautology. Then finally you will be writing the central idea. The central idea of the poem is that life is not full of sorrow and gloom because the moments of pain do not stay for long. The poem has a very inspiring tone as it aims to encourage us to face the problems in life with courage. So now you have learned how to write the critical appreciation of the poem.